guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie. Today I have for you a first impression / review on the new Drugstore stick foundation from Maybelline. This is the Superstay stick foundation. I recently got the package with all 16 shades and I wanted to review it for you guys, also show you some swatches and let you know my honest opinion on it. I feel like I have a long time without reviewing a Drugstore foundation, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up and let's jump right into it. Alright, so here is the box that has all the 16 foundation shades. I still don't know exactly which shade I am, but I'm going to be swatching them in a few. And then on this side, we have the primers. So for primer, I'm going to be using the Master Prime, which is the clear one. Alright, this reminds me a little bit of the Smashbox one. But for it to be Drugstore, this feels amazing on the skin. Alright, well first of all, I'm already liking the shade range because they're all pretty different from lightest to darkest. I'm going to be swatching 330, which is caramel, the one that I usually am in Maybelline, and then 334 in Warm Sun. Alright, so this one is caramel, and then we have Warm Sun. Let me swatch Warm Sun on my face, just because I feel like that should be it. And then caramel. No, yeah. Oh, for sure. I don't know if it's coming true to color right now, but I'm definitely the 334 one. Caramel seems a little bit too cool tone for my liking. So the one that I'm swatching right now is 334. And then right next to it is caramel. So I'm going to be just lightly swatching. And of course, there's a bunch of noise outside. I'm just using a foundation brush. I feel like I never actually use these brushes for foundation, but for stick foundations, I think that they do a great job. Alright, so I'm really loving the coverage. I just swatched a little bit, so I'm going to dot one more time in my chin because I got a monster coming in. So, not that it's showing or anything, but I just want to, you know, double check that it's covered. Let me actually see how much this brings. What? Wow, is that a joke? What in the world? I mean, listen, I love how it looks and the foundation seems like it's going to be an amazing foundation, but this in Spanish is called enallante, or I'll keep that one to myself. I'm honestly in shock right now with the amount that it brings. But for the first time ever, I'm going to be cream contouring with another shade from the foundation range in Mocha and see how this goes. I've never cream contoured, so I'm a little nervous. I don't even know how that works. So I guess right there, right? Do I also apply to my nose, or is that too much? Oh, let's do that. Ooh, maybe not a good idea. Oh, maybe this wasn't a good idea. This is way too orange for me. I mean, it doesn't look so bad. Alright, let's highlight with this one. So to highlight, I ended up going with Natural Beige, which is 220. Let me see how this applicator that comes with it works under my eyes. Alright, so this is what it's looking like so far. I feel like in camera it's looking a lot more saturated than it is in person. But I'm going to be taking a loose powder and just setting my under eye a little bit. And blending it downward as well. I'm going to be applying a little bit more in my nose area so it could be more define the contour that I did. So I'm now going to finish the rest of my face and be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I just finished the rest of my face. I don't know how the foundation is coming out on camera, but in person it looks so nice. I feel that for some reason it's coming out really yellow and just super saturated. But so far so good. I really love the feel and the texture of the foundation. It's super lightweight. It feels like you have nothing on the skin. It's also really full coverage. I just applied one layer and then just a few more dots in my chin and it covered it completely. Now onto the swatches of the foundation. Let's get started from darkest to lightest. Alright, so those were 16 swatches of the foundation. I feel that the lighter shades all come out the same in camera, but they all have different undertones, so more pinky, more lighter tones, also some yellow undertones. I personally really like the color range. I feel that maybe adding a few more dark shades wouldn't hurt, but so far with the shades that they have, it seems to be pretty inclusive. I did find a shade to cream contour, which was mocha. To highlight my face or as a concealer, I ended up going for natural beige, and all over my face, I went with warm sun. The shades turned out quite perfect for me, I feel. It's a medium to full coverage or even buildable if you would like. A little bit goes a long way, especially when cream contour. I also like the fact that it is a buildable foundation like I mentioned earlier, so you can add different layers and it won't drag or move, especially when cream contour. That's something that I always fear, that it will move the layer below it, but it didn't. I liked the sponge that comes with it. Even though it's a full coverage foundation, it's one of those that give you your skin but better look. Like, it looks super radiant, glowy, and healthy at the same time. I don't want to say that it's extremely transfer resistant, but it is pretty transfer resistant compared to other foundations that I have tried. Packaging wise, I really like the look of it. I like the fact that it brings a sponge. The sponge is quite useful, so you can blend under the eye and it's not going to drag the product, because sometimes these can be a little bit too plasticky, but this one is pretty soft and easy to blend the product with. So again, I like the look of it and the idea, but the fact that it brings just that small amount of product, it's a little bit disappointing. It has 0.25 ounces. I get the fact that a little bit goes a long way, but if I'm going to pay for something, I would like to have a lot of product or a decent amount. So yeah, that's pretty much the only con that I have about it. Aside from that, I really loved how it looks. I love how it turned out. It's a beautiful foundation. I love the natural radiant glow that it gives you. So let me know in the comments below if you have tried it out. I will be updating the description box with more information on how long lasting it is and if it is really transfer resistant. So make sure to check that out. Let me know which other foundations you want to see a first impression on, and see you next time. Bye! I personally like drawing on my face. These